Hello beautiful people, welcome back to the Nansera Wellness YouTube channel. Today we are going to be doing a yoga flow to lift up depression. If you're feeling low, you feel like you have no purpose, this is the yoga flow for you. Before we get started, if you're new here, kindly subscribe to the channel. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share your opinion in the comment section, or just say hi. Otherwise, without further ado, let's get into it. So you're gonna need a strap and you're gonna need 2 blocks or something roughly that size, because we shall be doing some standing poses that might require a bit of help with the blocks, and then some back bends where you will use the strap as an extension of your arms. That said, please go grab your stuff and let's get started. Come to the top of your mat. Separate your feet hip distance apart, maybe heels slightly in, toes facing out, or maybe feet straight. Tuck your tailbone in, maybe bring one hand to your belly, and bring awareness to your breath as it goes in and out through your nostrils. Try to close your mouth and only breathe through the nose. Relax your shoulders away from the ears. We're going to start with some breathing, some pranayama. We're going to do Kapalabhati breathing, which is basically forcing out the exhale, and the inhale automatically happens. But first, to prepare, we're going to do 2 deep abdominal breaths. So inhale, draw your belly outward like you're blowing air into a balloon. Your lips are sealed, air goes in through the nose. And exhale, navel draws towards the spine. Breathe in, belly goes outward. And exhale. And now Kapalabhati breathing. Inhale, air to the belly. And now force out the exhale. Inhale automatically happens. Again, inhale all the way into the belly. And exhale. Breathe in, abdominal breath. Heavy out the exhale. Second round of Kapalabhati. Inhale. Inhale. And exhale. Breathing in and out. And gently opening your eyes, return to the top of the mat. We're going to start with Utthita Lolasana. Inhale, arms overhead, feet are hip distance apart, toes slightly out. And on the exhale, we're going to swing all the way down, sending our hands through our feet. First round, we can go slow. Maybe keep the knees micro bend. Relax the head. Sway your hips from side to side. Breathing in, rising up. Option to keep a micro bend in the knees. And on the exhale, swing all the way down. Inhale, rise. Forceful exhale all the way down. Let's do 5 more like this. You have the option to micro bend your knees. Especially on the rise. And all the way back up. Close your eyes. Maybe bring your hands to a prayer 3 from side to side, especially if you feel dizzy. This is to neutralize and find balance. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes. Bring your feet hip distance apart. Inhale, circle sweep your arms all the way up. Tailbone is tucked in. And on the exhale, we're going to swan dive all the way down. Plant our palms into the mat and step our feet back for a plank pose. And from here, we're going to drop the knees into the mat. Shoulders right above the wrists. Bend the elbows back. Send the tailbone skyward. Release the chin and chest into the mat. And from here, release everything all the way down. Come onto your elbows. Now, I want you to pull your chest forward. Imagine your arms are a gateway that your chest can go through. So pull the chest forward. Do that by pushing the elbows into the mat. Chest goes forward, lengthening to the neck, shoulders away from the ears, and maybe tip your head back if it's possible for you. Try to keep the heels drawing towards each other. And release. Plant your palms. Tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back, find downward facing dog. Sway your hips from side to side. Breathe. Maybe first down dog of the day. I want you to be mindful of what thoughts arise as you move. And whatever they are, try not to attach. Look at them like passing clouds. They come and go, but we never attach. We acknowledge, but we let go. Now inhale, I want you to send the right leg up for a three-legged dog. Keep your hips square, send that leg all the way up, coming into your first inversion of the day, sending freshly oxygenated blood into your mind, into your brain. And on the exhale, step that foot between your palms. Now it's time to reach for your block. Set your block alongside the right foot and place the left palm onto that block. Lengthen into the right knee. Option to shorten your stance if that's so long, that's okay. And now from here, we're going to start revolving to the right and send the right hand up for a revolved trikonasana or revolved triangle pose. I want you to breathe, engage your core muscles. Deep inhale, heavy exhale. Knowing that you are worthy, you're beautiful, and there are people who are inspired by you to keep going every day. And that's just amazing. Bringing your hands back to the floor. Option to micro bend the knee, set your block to the side. And from here, we're going to step the right foot back, adjust into a plank pose. Drop the knees, bend your elbows back, tailbone skyward, chin and chest to the mat. And from here, once again, we're going to release and come onto our elbows into our Sphinx pose. Pull your chest forward. Shoulders away from the ears, lengthening to the neck. Heels are drawing towards each other. Amazing. That's a great achievement. Release. Plant your palms. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips up and back to downward facing dog. You're doing great, Yogi. So far, we've done 2 vinyasa rounds. That's an amazing achievement. That's a goal worth ticking off your list today. You are so worthy and you are 100% productive today. Okay, let's carry on. Inhale, left leg up, 3-legged dog, toes towards the ceiling, sending more oxygenated blood to the brain. And on the exhale, you're going to step the left foot between your palms. Option to shorten the stance, adjust as necessary, and again, reach for your block to the right side or the inner arch of the left foot. Place the right palm onto that block, lengthen into the left knee, send the left hand skyward, returning to your revolved triangle pose. Inhale, exhale. Inhaling good vibes only. Exhaling, letting go of whatever does not serve your purpose anymore. 2 more breaths here. Gorgeous breaths. A reminder as to a beautiful life that we lead. And slowly release your palms back into the mat, setting your blocks to the side. Step back into a plank pose. 3rd plank pose of the day. Wow, 3 huge achievements. Drop the knees, bend elbows back, tailbone goes skyward, release the chin into the mat. And from here, everything goes all the way down. Once again, we find our Sphinx pose. If you're feeling more inspired, option to plant your palms under your shoulders and lift the chest. Use the elbows to squeeze the rib cage, shoulders away from the ears. Lift up into Bhujangasana or cobra pose. You might feel it in your lower back, that's okay. And slowly release. And now from here, I want you to reach for your strap. we're going to go slightly deeper into our back bend. We're going to go for bow pose. Now, option to use the strap or without the strap, depending on where you are today. First, I'll show the strap option. We're going to do half bow first. So you're going to release the left hand into the mat and tuck your toes, bend the left knee, and then reach back for the left foot with the right hand. Or maybe use your strap as an extension of your arm if you cannot reach yet. That's okay. We all start somewhere. Most importantly, you're on the journey. And that's something worth being excited about. And now from here, you're going to kick that leg and lift while you pull and breathe. If you can reach for the leg, then reach for that foot from the outer arch and then kick while you lift. Lift the chest, look up, breathe. And slowly release. And now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Option to use your strap or without the strap, depending on where you are. But let's set the right arm onto the mat. Reach back for the left foot, for the right foot with the left hand, and kick back. Lift, open your chest. Deep breaths. Staying, pushing yourself to stay. And slowly release. Wow, well done. I'm so proud of you. And now you're going to use your arms to form a cushion. Relax your forehead and take a few recovery breaths. Bend your knees and windshield wiper your knees from side to side. Let's use this moment to come up with one reason we should be grateful. It could be someone, it could be something that we've done, an achievement that makes us feel worthy. I'll share mine out loud. Today, I'm so proud of myself for practicing with you here today. And say one to yourself. You can even share it with me in the comment section. I would like to know. Doesn't matter how big or how small, none of them is too small and none of them is too big not to share. So please go ahead, share your light. All right, and slowly coming back. This time we're going to go for a full bow. And again, option if you're using your strap. I'll show the strap option first. So you're gonna wrap it around your feet and then use it just like you would your arms. You're gonna kick and lift and breathe here. Or maybe you're going to reach for the outer arches of the feet with your hands. And again, lift the chest and kick back. Breathe. With every inhale, you write a little love note to yourself. And on the exhale, you erase something bad you say to yourself. Because believe me, you are amazing. There are people who can't live without you. And slowly release. Once again, form a cushion with your hands, windshield wiper from side to side. I don't know if anyone has told you today, but I just want to remind you that you're awesome, honestly. You showing up here, choosing to try this, shows how amazing and worthy you are, how important and necessary you are on this planet. So thank you so much for being light, for showing up for yourself, for showing up for others, for acknowledging and trying to fill up your self-love cup. I think that's awesome. All right, now from here, we're going to tuck the toes, plant our palms into the mat, and come into a tabletop. And now we're going to release our forehead onto the mat, and then reach back for our ankles, or maybe wrap your arms around the back of your thighs, close to your knees. And now from here, I want you to rotate from the front of your head from towards the forehead onto the crown. Imagine your head like a ball. Come into a rabbit pose or a prostrate pose. Rolling back, and once again, onto the crown. Maybe trying to come to the back of the head actually. Backing off if it feels too much, and going deeper if it feels okay. Chin to chest if that's accessible for you. It's not accessible for me today, and that's okay because we are all at different stages. Most importantly, we are journeying. That means eventually we'll get there. And even if we don't get there physically, we will get there mentally. And that is the purpose. All right. Slowly release. Returning back to a seat. Beautiful. Don't you just love inversions? And now we're going to sit to one side. Straighten our legs all the way. And now we're going to come to a lying position. Before we get into our shavasana, we're going to do some abdominal breaths or diaphragmatic breathing. So we're going to inhale and almost like we did in Kapalabhati and force out the exhale. And then you have the option to go slow or faster. Whatever you're doing is amazing. Believe me, you just showing up on the mat here today is awesome. It's something that needs to go down in the books as an achievement. Let's try to do 10 more. Okay, let's go together. Deep inhale and heavy out the exhale. Amazing. I'm so proud of you. I can't help but clap for you. I mean, you went out of your way and chose to do this for yourself. That is amazing. That's an achievement. You're doing great. This is showing up. This is contributing so much to your life than you can ever imagine. It might seem small, but you know, good things come in small packages. Ask Tiffany's. All right. Feel free to stay in your shavasana as long as you want. Palms facing up alongside your hips, or even repeating this flow or doing your diaphragmatic breathing. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me. I wish you good health and happiness. Namaste, Yogi.